Hi Year 7, today we're going to be looking at how to use a fraction with a calculator. So if you go to the website allthingsmaths.net and if you go to fractions, I've put in there all types of examples for the different exercises that we're working on. Some are by me and some are by other people. Okay, I'm going to put after this one how to do a fraction with a calculator here, which is what I'm recording now. Okay, so I've got a calculator here. Let's pull up OneNote. I've got a calculator here which probably looks similar to a lot of yours, correct? You should be able to recognize this calculator. Now, if you don't, you need to have a scientific calculator, preferably a Casio calculator, because we all use this one in school and it's helpful. The model, this one is a bit old, but the ones that are out, I think it's 82 plus, and they're a little bit better than this one. All right, they shouldn't be paying more than $30, I believe, in Big W or Officeworks sell. Okay, so let's have a look at this calculator here and what it can do with fractions. So for example, if I want to do 5/6, so with your calculator you can do that. With this calculator I have to press the fraction key first. 5, go down, put 6. Now what type of fraction is that? That's a proper fraction. Now if I want the decimal equivalent, there it is, 0.83333. What sort of decimal is that? It's a repeater. So we write, so this is how we write it, 0.83, and then you put the dot on top of on top of the 3 there, which means it's a repeater. Okay, let's go back to the calculator. All right, what about another example? What if I want to put a mixed numeral in there? Shift Shift fraction key here, then put 2, go next, put 1, go down, put 2, that's 2.5. Now press equals, you can't see it, but I've just pressed equals here. When I pressed equals, what sort of fraction came up? 5/2, which is what? What sort of fraction is that? That's an improper fraction, correct? All right, well, what if I want that? What if the question is asking me that and I want it as a decimal? Again, pressing this SD button, there you go, it's 2.5. You want to go back? 5.2. What if I was given that and I wanted to go into that, which is basically a improper fraction to a mixed numeral? Well, all you have to do is press Shift SD and it gives it to you. Okay. All right, let's try a different one. 10 over, oops. See, with this calculator, I've got to press this one first, but my normal calculator that I have, I can just put 10 and then press that number, or press that fraction key and it will come up. And I think you guys can as well. 10/3 equals, see, it gives it to me as an improper fraction. If you press the SD, it gives it to me as a decimal. But I don't want neither of those. I want a mixed numeral. So it's Shift SD. There you go, 3⅓. All right, what if I want to times fractions with fractions or add? Again, it's just as simple as 2/6, say, plus 1/3. Now, if you weren't familiar with adding fractions with different bases, this will take you some time to do by hand, but on the calculator, done. 2/3, right? And you can put that as your answer if they want it as a fraction, or if they want it as a decimal, there it is. Okay, what if you want something like you're dividing a mixed numeral with a mixed numeral? Let's say you're dividing 5 and 12/15, and you're going to divide that, by another fraction, say 9/2. Okay, so there's a mixed numeral divided by an improper fraction. Doesn't matter, the calculator can understand and it'll give you the answer. 58/45. There's your decimal value, 1.3 to 1 decimal place. Or if you press Shift SD, there is your mixed answer, 1 whole and 13/45. If I want to flip it back, just press SD again. Now with the SD button here, different calculators will, like if you press SD a few times on your calculator, it might give you the answer straight away. You might not have to press Shift SD. So some models require you to, some don't. Okay, and that's all there is with fractions in the calculator. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.